So one of the things I want to discuss is something that happens in the spiritual realm when you're submitted unto God. So God gives us gifts, right? One of the first gifts he will give a Christian, especially one that is submitted to God and to his will and to righteousness, is what's called the gift of discernment. This gift is a beautiful gift because it's one of the only gifts that can be refined over and over again and upgraded. A lot of gifts can be upgraded through God, but discernment is one of the most powerful gifts he can give you because what it does is it helps you defend yourself against the enemy. While the devil is drawing his bow to attack you, discernment is saying to your left, over there in the bush, there he is. He's drawing the bow. Duck, look out of the way. You get out of the way. The weapon formed against you does not prosper, right? So, as you go throughout life and you're more obedient, more righteous in God, you're following God, you're praying, you're fasting, these types of things, that discernment gets so sharp to a point that it's like a magnet to other people with discernment and also to you when you're looking at them thinking, hey, is that person with God? I can share a personal experience about this. In my current job, about 5 or 6 years ago, I was sitting on our floor doing some computer work, and after being in this place for 2 years, I hadn't really felt the Spirit of God anywhere, nothing really serious. But at one point, I had felt a magnetism, and I was like, who just stepped into the room? And it almost scared me. It was like this power. I turned to my left. I saw this man, and he turned to his left, or to his right, over his shoulder, or sorry, to his left over his shoulder, looking at me, and we were staring at each other from about 30 yards away. And there was maybe over 70 people in this room, but I was still staring at him, and he was staring at me. And we must have done that for about a minute before he walked towards me and said, do I know you? I said, no, sir, I don't, but I think you may be a Christian. He's like, you really pray to God. You really worship God, don't you? I said, yes, sir. That man became one of the most influential Christians in my life, taught me more about the Bible than most people have ever taught me in my life. And it was all because I was ready for it and able to discern it. Discernment is a gift. Make sure you're sharpening it. Make sure you're staying spiritual. The gifts of God are real. Stay blessed. In Jesus' name.